बन जा तू मेरी रानी तेनू महल दवा दूंगा, बन मेरी महबूबा मैं तेनू ताज पवा दूंगा। बन जा तू मेरी रानी तेनू महल दवा दूंगा, बन मेरी महबूबा मैं तेनू ताज पवा दूंगा। सुन मेरी रानी रानी बन मेरी रानी रानी, शाहजहान मैं तेरा तेनू मुमताज बना दूंगा। बन जा तू मेरी रानी तेनू महल दवा दूंगा।
बदन तेरे दी खुशबू मैनू सोने ना देवे नी, रातां नू उठ उठ के सोचा बारे तेरे नी।
सुन मेरी रानी रानी बन मेरी रानी रानी, हाँ कर दे तू मैनू मैं दुनिया नू हिला दूंगा। बन जा तू मेरी रानी तेनू महल दवा दूंगा। बुलावा मैनू तेरे नाम दा आया नी, तेरे पिछे दुनियादारी छड़ मैं आया नी। इश्क बुलावा मैनू तेरे नाम दा आया नी, तेरे पिछे दुनियादारी छड़ मैं आया नी। सुन मेरी रानी रानी बन मेरी रानी रानी, दिल दी है जागीर ते तेरा मैं ना लिखवा दूंगा। बन जा तू मेरी रानी तेनू महल दवा दूंगा। अखियां नू रहन दे अखियां दे कोल कोल, अखियां नू रहन दे अखियां दे कोल कोल। आजा नी आजा सोनी आजा मेरे दिल दे कोल, आजा नी आजा सोनी आजा मेरे दिल दे कोल। अखियां नू रहन दे अखियां दे कोल कोल। सुन मेरी रानी रानी बन मेरी रानी रानी, शाहजहान मैं तेरा तेनू मुमताज बना दूंगा। बन जा तू मेरी रानी तेनू महल दवा दूंगा।
ਫਿਲਮੀ ਸਟਾਰ ਵਰਗਾ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਸੀਨੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਠਾ ਵੱਜਦਾ, ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਚੁੱਪੀ ਦੇ ਨਜਾਇਜ਼ ਹਥਿਆਰ ਵਰਗਾ। ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਸੀਨੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਠਾ ਵੱਜਦਾ, ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਚੁੱਪੀ ਦੇ ਨਜਾਇਜ਼ ਹਥਿਆਰ ਵਰਗਾ। ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਸੀਨੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਠਾ ਵੱਜਦਾ, ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਚੁੱਪੀ ਦੇ ਨਜਾਇਜ਼ ਹਥਿਆਰ ਵਰਗਾ। ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਸੀਨੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਠਾ ਵੱਜਦਾ, ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਚੁੱਪੀ ਦੇ ਨਜਾਇਜ਼ ਹਥਿਆਰ ਵਰਗਾ।
ਮੇਰੀ ਗੱਲ ਬਾਤ ਐਂਡ ਜੱਟੀ ਲੱਟ ਹਾਣੀਆਂ, ਮੈਂ ਜਾਵਾਂ 2 ਟਾਈਮ ਜਿਮ ਪੂਰੀ ਫਿੱਟ ਹਾਣੀਆਂ। 2 ਟਾਈਮ ਜਿਮ ਪੂਰੀ ਫਿੱਟ ਹਾਣੀਆਂ। ਹੋ ਜਿੱਧਰੋਂ ਵੀ ਲੰਘਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਹੁਣ ਚਰਚੇ, ਮੇਰੀ ਨੈਚੁਰਲ ਬਿਊਟੀ ਕਰੇ ਹਿੱਟ ਹਾਣੀਆਂ। ਮੇਰੀ ਨੈਚੁਰਲ ਬਿਊਟੀ ਕਰੇ ਹਿੱਟ ਹਾਣੀਆਂ। ਤੇਰੇ ਜੇਲੇ ਖਾਰੀ ਗੈਰੀ ਛੱਤੀ ਫਿਰਦੇ, ਤੇਰੇ ਜੇਲੇ ਖਾਰੀ ਸੰਧੂ ਛੱਤੀ ਫਿਰਦੇ। ਮੁੰਡਾ ਲੱਭਣਾ ਮੈਂ ਸ਼ਿਵ ਦੀ ਕਿਤਾਬ ਵਰਗਾ, ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੂਲੀ ਉੱਤੇ ਟੰਗੀ ਰੱਖਦਾ, ਮੇਰਾ ਨਖਰਾ ਤੇ ਤਿੱਖੀ ਤਲਵਾਰ ਵਰਗਾ। ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੂਲੀ ਉੱਤੇ ਟੰਗੀ ਰੱਖਦਾ, ਵੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਨਖਰਾ ਜੋ ਤਿੱਖੀ ਤਲਵਾਰ ਵਰਗਾ। ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੂਲੀ ਉੱਤੇ ਟੰਗੀ ਰੱਖਦਾ, ਵੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਨਖਰਾ ਜੋ ਤਿੱਖੀ ਤਲਵਾਰ ਵਰਗਾ। ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੂਲੀ ਉੱਤੇ ਟੰਗੀ ਰੱਖਦਾ, ਵੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਨਖਰਾ ਜੋ ਤਿੱਖੀ ਤਲਵਾਰ ਵਰਗਾ।
ਮੇਰੇ ਕੁੜਤੇ ਪਜਾਮੇ ਦੀਆਂ ਫੈਨ ਗੋਰੀਆਂ, ਮਰੀ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੀਆਂ ਟੈਨ ਛੋਰੀਆਂ। ਮਰੀ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੀਆਂ ਟੈਨ ਛੋਰੀਆਂ। ਉਹ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਗੋੜ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਮੱਖੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਝੁੰਡ ਫਿਰਦਾ, ਇਵੇਂ ਘੁੰਮਦੀਆਂ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਗੰਨੇ ਦੀਆਂ ਪੋਰੀਆਂ। ਇਵੇਂ ਘੁੰਮਦੀਆਂ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਗੰਨੇ ਦੀਆਂ ਪੋਰੀਆਂ। ਹੋਣੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਅੱਜ ਕੋਈ ਠੱਗੀ ਲੱਗਦੀ, ਕਿਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਅੱਜ ਕੋਈ ਠੱਗੀ ਲੱਗਦੀ। ਹੁਣ ਬਣਿਆ ਮਾਹੌਲ ਜੀ ਸ਼ਿਕਾਰ ਵਰਗਾ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਸੀਨੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਠਾ ਵੱਜਦਾ ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਚੁੱਪੀ ਦੇ ਨਜਾਇਜ਼ ਹਥਿਆਰ ਵਰਗਾ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਸੀਨੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਠਾ ਵੱਜਦਾ ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਚੁੱਪੀ ਦੇ ਨਜਾਇਜ਼ ਹਥਿਆਰ ਵਰਗਾ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਸੀਨੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਠਾ ਵੱਜਦਾ ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਚੁੱਪੀ ਦੇ ਨਜਾਇਜ਼ ਹਥਿਆਰ ਵਰਗਾ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਸੀਨੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਠਾ ਵੱਜਦਾ ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਚੁੱਪੀ ਦੇ ਨਜਾਇਜ਼ ਹਥਿਆਰ ਵਰਗਾ
ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੰਕਸ਼ਨ ਤੇ ਰਾਤ ਲੱਗੀਆਂ ਮਹਿਫਲਾਂ ਨਾਰੇ ਆ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੰਕਸ਼ਨ ਤੇ ਰਾਤ ਲੱਗੀਆਂ ਮਹਿਫਲਾਂ ਨਾਰੇ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਨੀ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਕੱਢ ਕੇ ਰਾਤ ਪੈਗ ਨੀ ਬਰਾਂਡੀ ਵਾਲੇ ਮਾਰੇ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਆ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੰਕਸ਼ਨ ਤੇ ਰਾਤ ਲੱਗੀਆਂ ਮਹਿਫਲਾਂ ਨਾਰੇ ਆ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੰਕਸ਼ਨ ਤੇ ਰਾਤ ਲੱਗੀਆਂ ਮਹਿਫਲਾਂ ਨਾਰੇ ਹੋ ਰਾਤ ਲਾ ਕੇ ਕਲੀਆਂ ਦਿਲ ਹੌਲੇ ਕਰਦੇ FB ਸਟੇਟਸ ਮੈਂ ਸਿੰਗਲ ਦੇ ਪਰਤੇ ਖੱਤ ਸਾੜਦੇ ਜੇ ਤੂੰ ਬਾਹਰ ਮੌਜਾਂ ਲੁੱਟੇਂਗੀ ਨੀ ਦਿਨ ਸਾਡੇ ਵੀ ਨਾ ਹਾਰਦੇ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੰਗਸ਼ਨ ਤੇ ਨੀ ਰਾਤ ਲੱਗੀਆਂ ਮਹਿਫਲਾਂ ਨਾਰੇ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੰਗਸ਼ਨ ਤੇ ਰਾਤ ਲੱਗੀਆਂ ਮਹਿਫਲਾਂ ਨਾਰੇ ਵੀ ਸਟੇਟਸ ਮੈਂ ਸਿੰਗਲ ਦੇ ਪਰਦੇ ਤੇਰੀ ਗਲੀ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਗਲੀ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਗਲੀ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਲੰਘਾ ਛੱਡਦਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ ਵੀ ਆ ਜੱਟ ਦੇ ਗੁਜ਼ਾਰੇ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੰਗਸ਼ਨ ਤੇ ਰਾਤ ਲੱਗੀਆਂ ਮਹਿਫਲਾਂ ਨਾਰੇ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੰਗਸ਼ਨ ਤੇ ਰਾਤ ਲੱਗੀਆਂ ਮਹਿਫਲਾਂ ਨਾਰੇ ਪੈਂਡੜ ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨੀਆਂ ਨੀ ਪੁਰਮੀ ਖੱਤ ਸਾੜਦੇ ਜੇ ਤੂੰ ਬਾਹਰ ਮੌਜਾਂ ਲੁੱਟੇਂਗੀ ਨੀ ਦਿਨ ਸਾਡੇ ਵੀ ਨਾ ਹਾਰਦੇ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੰਗਸ਼ਨ ਤੇ ਨੀ ਰਾਤ ਲੱਗੀਆਂ ਮਹਿਫਲਾਂ ਨਾਰੇ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੰਗਸ਼ਨ ਤੇ ਰਾਤ ਲੱਗੀਆਂ ਮਹਿਫਲਾਂ ਨਾਰੇ
तुझसे किया है दिल ने बयां किया निगाहों को जुबान वादा वफा का किया तुझसे लिया है खुद को मिला लिया दुआओं का सिला जीने का सपना लिया मकान में तू मेहमान रहा आंखों की जुबान करे है बयान कहाँ अनकहाँ कुछ तो है तुझसे राबता कुछ तो है तुझसे राबता क्यों है ये कैसे है ये तू बता कुछ तो है तुझसे राबता
मेहरबानी
ये फितूर है, क्यों लगे सब कुछ अंधेरा है, बस यही नूर है, जो भी है मंजूर है।
जिथे जाना है तुम्हें ऐना किता सोने प्यार भी नहीं करदा जिन्ना मेरा तोड़दा है ऐना किता मैनू तू प्यार भी नहीं करदा जिन्ना मेरा तोड़दा है जिन्ना मेरा तोड़दा है
सावरा है बावरा धोती कुर्ता पहन के घूमे दिल्ली हो या आगरा और रैली वाले झुमके पे जिया ललचाए कमर लचकाए तो लाखों गिर जाए और रैली वाले झुमके पे जिया ललचाए कमर लचकाए तो लाखों गिर जाए
Everyone's comfortable, has a drink. Everyone's very comfortable, has a drink. Drunk enough to shout? Woo! That's more like it. So for people who don't know, I'm Jayu, Menka's childhood friend.
I am Vishal. We both know Menka very well. We're both from Hong Kong. Unfortunately, none of Shaneet's friends wanted to do this because they were just too shy.
Oh, so we took over, being the Hong Kong people that we are.
confident, don't care. Just like Menka, we took over and we're gonna rock the show tonight. Okay, so Vishal, again, because Menka and Shaneet's love story is very different, do all of you know how they met?
That's a
Just
very
shout
good
out.
question.
Shout out some Instagram, Shadi.com. We've got one right answer, which I'm going to ignore. We'll get to that later. So, me and Vishal sat together thinking and thinking and thinking, how did they meet? Vishal, what did you come up with, the first thing?
Well, it was very hard, right? So we were trying to recall our conversations with both of them individually and together, and they came up with quite a number of options. So first thing came up to my mind was, as we are all here right now, in another wedding, right? That's where they met. I think that's where they met.
Do you
in
guys think it
somebody
was
else's
another wedding? Let's find out.
लाख रोका था यारों ने ये ना कर तू मनमानी सुनो कल रात की कहानी पीली रेड वाइन मैंने पुरानी लाख रोका था यारों ने ये ना कर तू मनमानी मिली मुझे एक अप्सरा कहती मेरे कोल अप्सरा मुझको ये तू बता क्या तेरा दिल है लापता
दिल चोरी सादा हो गया वे की करिए दिल चोरी सादा हो गया वे की करिए नैनों में
से फिर क्यों डरता है दिल प्यार हुआ इकरार हुआ है प्यार से फिर क्यों डरता है दिल
कहता है दिल रास्ता मुश्किल मालूम नहीं है कहाँ मंजिल कहता है दिल रास्ता मुश्किल मालूम नहीं है कहाँ मंजिल
प्यार हुआ इकरार हुआ है प्यार से फिर क्यों डरता है दिल
आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के चर्चे हर ज़बान पर सबको मालूम है और सबको खबर हो गई आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के चर्चे हर ज़बान पर सबको मालूम है और सबको खबर हो गई
तो क्या आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के चर्चे हर ज़बान पर सबको मालूम है और सबको खबर हो गई
ओ हसीना जुल्फों वाले जाने जहां ढूंढती है काफिर आंखें किसका निशान ओ हसीना जुल्फों वाले जाने जहां ढूंढती है काफिर आंखें किसका निशान महफिल महफिल ऐ शमा फिरती हो कहाँ महफिल ऐ शमा फिरती हो कहाँ
वो अनजाना ढूंढती हूँ वो दीवाना ढूंढती हूँ जला कर जो छिप गया है वो परवाना ढूंढती हूँ
Check. Auntie,
Check. Auntie, uncle, 1 second.
1 second.
Can we have you, uncle? Sorry, uncle. I just want to wait. So we said they met in a wedding. She was showing off doing Hawaii. He being the drama queen did Dil Chodi Sada Ho, and then uncle auntie showed up. Now before we get to their love story, we want to ask you, how did you guys meet? Did uncle's dancing have anything to do with it?
Not at all.
No? How did you...
come on, something.
How did you date auntie? Come on, uncle, tell us. Why so nervous? We saw the moves just
Yes.
She bought two tickets.
now. Okay.
We met for a show.
Oh, which show is this, uncle?
Tootsie.
What is Tootsie? Do you
Front
guys know?
row tickets to Tootsie. Come on, Jaya, do you know Tootsie?
What is Tootsie? Am I missing out something? What's Tootsie, Shaneet?
Dustin Hoffman.
What's Tootsie?
Dustin Hoffman movie.
Sorry, what is it?
Dustin Hoffman.
Oh, it's a movie.
You guys were not born.
So, uncle, okay. Uncle, forget she bought the tickets, uncle.
Yeah, she bought.
So she was running after you. Is that true, Auntie? Auntie's so shy. Look at the Hawaii getting all
blushing.
shy. Okay, thank you very much, Auntie. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so
That
much.
was a
Thank you.
wonderful performance.
Guys, can we give a bigger round of applause
Big
for
round of applause.
the performances? Thank you to Shaneet's family for the performances that we just saw. Now, let me get voters, the public audience,
Okay.
to give a vote right now. Do you think that they actually met at a wedding? No.
Doesn't sound like them,
It doesn't
right?
sound like it. It doesn't sound like it.
No?
So, I think we should run on for our next thought that we had, the second thought that
So,
we had.
Vishal, today I met one of Menka's friend called Nero. Where are you, Nero?
Nero.
Give me your hand.
Nero. Yeah.
There he is. Okay. Nero,
Come on.
you said that you knew how they met. Or you have an idea.
I would say it was probably definitely Tinder.
Tinder?
Okay. For those of you who don't know what Tinder, actually, let's have a raise of hands. Who knows what Tinder is?
Are you guys
come on,
single?
let's be
Married?
honest here. Let's
What's
be honest
going
here.
on?
The one, my aunt in red just now, she is single. Actually.
Yeah, so she's on Tinder?
That I don't
Is
know.
that what you're trying to say?
My nanny is here.
Okay, so let's do this. If you're on Tinder, okay, is this right, Vishal? So with your name, you have a description. Is that correct?
That's right. So everybody has their own profile, right? Right?
Vishal, 1 minute. Why do you know so well?
Well, I am single
Okay.
and ready to mingle.
Okay.
You might be married, but I'm still single.
Okay. So let's do this. So when we saw Shaneet's profile on Tinder,
Yes.
so with new technology, there was a song that was with it.
Right,
So let's
so-
see what that song was.
दरवाजे को कुंडी मारो कोई ना बच के जाने पाए डीजे को समझा दो म्यूजिक गलती से भी रुक ना जाए दगा दगा जो फील करे वो जाके दो रेड बुल गटक ले जिसको डांस नहीं करना वो जाके अपनी भैंस चराए
बस आज की रात है कल से वही से पे है जी भर के नाच लो ना घर वाले ना मापे हैं क्लब पे अपना राज है डरने की क्या बात है ये तो बस शुरुआत है ये तो बस शुरुआत है
अरे अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है अरे अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है
ये तो बस शुरुआत है
Okay, guys, so that was his profile picture, a resemblance of a song to his profile picture. Now let's take a look at what her profile picture would look like.
नमस्ते बहनों और भाइयों, बड़े ही कम शब्दों में आपको सुनाना चाहता हूँ उस साल का लोकप्रिय गीत ये। सलाम ले जाता हुआ उड़न खटोला और बीन बजाती हुई नागिन।
Shake your body, girl.
अरे तुम का बताई भैया हमरा हाल का है निकले थे हम हलवा खाने मुंह ही जल गया है का तुम का बताई अब का समझाई बड़ी दुर्घटना है मुश्किल बचना है चला ऐसा झक्कर उठी ऐसी आंधी बड़ी हमका करनी बड़ी कूदा फांदी बड़ी लंबी चौड़ी हुई भागा दौड़ी दिन रात जो हमने जाग जाग की ऐसी भागम भाग कि हम कभी आ गए कभी हुआ गए कभी आ गए कभी हुआ गए कभी इधर भागे कभी उधर भागे फिर तुमने दिया ये पान तो आई हमारी जान में जान तो आई हमारी जान में जान तो आई हमारी जान में जान खाई के पान बनारस वाला खाई के पान बनारस वाला खुली जाए बंद अकल का ताला वो खाई के पान बनारस वाला खुली जाए बंद अकल का ताला फिर तो ऐसा करे धमाल सीधी कर दे सबकी चाल हो छोरा गंगा किनारे वाला हो छोरा गंगा किनारे वाला खाई के पान बनारस वाला खुली जाए
Hello? Okay. So his profile was Abhi to party shuru hui hai. Her profile was Tama Tama and Khaike Pan Banaras. Only one thing is proven is that no matter how Western she thinks she is, she's Desi by the heart. So she can start with all this Tama Tama, she gets back to being Desi. Sorry, before I continue, Tarni, the class fellow, should I announce? Sadhna. Sorry, I'm looking for Sadhna. Sadhna. Okay, she's there? Okay, so say they met on Tinder, the party animal, the Desi chick. Let's see what happens when they actually meet.
ਸੀ ਮੈਂ ਕੋਠੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਚੜਿਆ ਕਬੂਤਰ ਅੜਾਉਣ ਲਈ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਸੀ ਚੁਬਾਰੇ ਚਾ ਜੰਜ ਨੂੰ ਫੜਾਉਣ ਲਈ ਸੀ ਮੈਂ ਕੋਠੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਚੜਿਆ ਕਬੂਤਰ ਅੜਾਉਣ ਲਈ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਸੀ ਚੁਬਾਰੇ ਚਾ ਜੰਜ ਨੂੰ ਫੜਾਉਣ ਲਈ ਉਹ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਉੱਡਦੀ ਕਬੂਤਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਵਾਜਾ ਮਾਰਦਾ ਸੀ ਉੱਡਦੀ ਕਬੂਤਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਵਾਜਾ ਮਾਰਦਾ ਸੀ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਇੰਜ ਲੱਗਾ
मैं डालू ताल पे भंगड़ा तू भी गिद्दा वाले चलेगा रंग जमा दे हमके बने सभी मत वाले
मन कहे कि मैं ले आऊं चांद और तारे सारे इन हाथों पर मैं चांद रखूं इस मांग में भर दूं तारे
हेलो हेलो तू फ्लोर पे जब है आई येलो येलो बड़ी सॉलिड मस्ती छाई
हेलो हेलो तू मुझे घूमने लगाई येलो येलो कंट्रोल करो मेरे भाई रात बड़ी है मस्तानी तो दिल भर जानी कर ले गल्ला घूरिया जनक तेरा पन दूंगा नक ना तो कना जनक तेरा पन दूंगा नक मैं कबूतर फंसे के हो फंसे बिना हाय फंसे बिना हाय फंसे बिना जनो जनक तेरा पन दूंगा नक मैं तो जनो जनक तेरा पन दूंगा नक मैं तो जनो जनक तेरा पन दूंगा नक मैं तो जनो जनक तेरा पन दूंगा नक मैं कबूतर फंसे जाते हो कोई फंसे बिना मैं कबूतर फंसे जाते हो कोई फंसे बिना मैं कबूतर फंसे जाते हो कोई फंसे बिना मैं कबूतर फंसे जाते हो कोई फंसे बिना
Oh,
guys,
wow.
come on. Raise your
Shaneet, can I
hand.
just confirm those were your classmates?
No, they are my class fellows. They are my colleagues.
Class fellows. Oh, you just need any chance to come on the mic, perform, talk about drama queen. Okay.
Always in front of the camera.
Okay, so this scenario was Tinder, right, Vishal?
Yes, Tinder, that you don't know very well of.
All right. In my day, the mother chose the boy. Boy said, okay, done.
Oh, really?
Not like uncle, auntie, they go for movies. No, no. So do you guys still buy that they met on Tinder?
Come on. Really?
I still don't think Tinder. Do you think Tinder?
Come on, guys, who thinks Tinder?
You guys, I still don't say Tinder. So wedding's done, Tinder is done. Arun, you are her brother, right? Not knowing the truth or whatever, where do you think they would have met?
You see, Menka, party animal, Shaneet, party animal, so I can only think of a club.
A club in Singapore?
Yes.
Okay, so let's say they met in a club, but why would Menka catch Shaneet? There's so many guys there. Why Shaneet? Again, sit down.
Sit down.
Any chance to stand up. So why Shaneet? Why do you guys think Shaneet? Handsome?
Guys, come on. Why Menka?
Come on. There must be something about Shaneet that attracted Menka. Sorry, what? The accent. You know what? I suspect he must have said something she didn't understand, just said yes. Because his accent is so strong. He would have said, you like me? Yes. I don't think she understood.
Kayla.
Oh, exactly. So, I think it's because of his jungly personality. So in the middle of the club, he must be dancing like a jungly and she caught that. Let's see how he did it.
चाहे कोई मुझे जंगली कहे, कहने तो जी कहता रहे, हम प्यार के तूफानों में घिरे हैं, हम क्या करें? चाहे कोई मुझे जंगली कहे, कहने तो जी कहता रहे, हम प्यार के तूफानों में घिरे हैं, हम क्या करें? चाहे कोई मुझे जंगली कहे,
ਨੌਂਦੀਆਂ ਧੁੰਮਾਂ ਪੈ ਗਈਆਂ ਤੂੰ ਚੰਡੀਗੜ੍ਹ ਤੋਂ ਆਈ ਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਮਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਖੜੇ ਚੌਂਕਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਿਪਾਹੀ ਨੀ ਠੋਡੀ ਤੇ ਕਾਲਾ ਦਿਲ ਕੁੜੀਏ ਠੋਡੀ ਤੇ ਕਾਲਾ ਦਿਲ ਕੁੜੀਏ ਜੋ ਦਾਗੇ ਚੰਨ ਦੇ ਟੁਕੜੇ ਤੇ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕਾਲਾ ਚਸ਼ਮਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕਾਲਾ ਚਸ਼ਮਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕਾਲਾ ਚਸ਼ਮਾ ਜੱਜਦਾ ਏ ਕੋਲੇ ਮੁਖੜੇ ਤੇ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕਾਲਾ ਚਸ਼ਮਾ ਜੱਜਦਾ ਏ ਕੋਲੇ ਮੁਖੜੇ ਤੇ
Okay, guys, big round of applause again. And now, that was Shaneet's way of showing up in a club. Very wild, as we just saw. But knowing Menka, how emotional she is, how tender she likes to take these things. Let's see how Menka showed up in a club.
तीर ऐसा लगा दर्द ऐसा जगा चोट दिल पे वो खाई मजा आ गया मेरे रश के कमर I wanna see you whine like Rihanna, get all up on the bum diggy diggy bum bum. She burn it up like the summer. She turn me on with a bum diggy diggy bum bum.
You got me like crazy that you're calling.
With a bum diggy diggy bum bum.
You got me like crazy that you're calling. ਜੇ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਡੈਡ ਨੂੰ ਵੇ ਬਚਦਾ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਨਾ ਰਾਤੀ ਕੰਧ ਟੱਪ ਕੇ ਤੂੰ ਆਈ ਮੰਨ ਵੇ ਨਾ ਰਾਤੀ ਕੰਧ ਟੱਪ ਕੇ ਤੂੰ ਆਈ ਮੰਨ ਵੇ ਓ ਮੇਰੀ ਮੰਮੀ ਨੂੰ ਪਸੰਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਓ ਤੂੰ ਵੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਗੋਰਾ ਮੂੰਹ ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਚੰਨ ਵੇ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਚੰਨ ਵੇ ਪਸੰਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਓ ਤੂੰ ਵੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਗੋਰਾ ਮੂੰਹ ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਚੰਨ ਵੇ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਚੰਨ ਵੇ ਓ ਮੇਰੀ ਮੰਮੀ ਨੂੰ ਪਸੰਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਓ ਤੂੰ ਵੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਗੋਰਾ ਮੂੰਹ ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਚੰਨ ਵੇ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਚੰਨ ਵੇ
Wow, guys, that was amazing, wasn't it, guys? Amazing. Okay, so this has baffled us, right? So, Shaneet's side, his performance was wild, right?
Jungly.
Jungly, right? Then we had Menka's very emotional, amazing performance just to show how she was in a club. How does that work?
Yeah, I don't
How does that
understand. How does a jungly meet an emotional? Sorry? She's jungly. Ooh.
Oh, maybe we got it wrong, Jaya.
I think it's their first fight as a married couple. Mr. and
Recording
Mrs.
that?
Rai. Hashtag. Ooh. Okay. Let's ask few people. How does that work?
Yes.
Auntie Rani?
Yes?
You sure? Ask. No. Do you think Menka is jungly? That's all you have to say. Yes? Oh no. Do you guys think Menka is jungly?
Yes, look.
Okay, stop. Do you think Shaneet is jungly?
Clearly we got it wrong, Jaya.
Okay,
We got
so
it wrong.
sorry, Menka, you get the title of jungly. Sorry.
Let's swap that.
Okay, so there's only one couple that can actually show us the difference of jungly and sober. And let's
Rani
see
Auntie is
what...
doing next?
No, Rani Auntie. You'll find out. Let's see what they have to say to you guys.
कच्ची डोरियों 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 से मैनू तू बांध ले पक्की यारियों 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 में होंदे ना फासले ए नाराजगी कागजी सारी तेरी मेरे सोहणिया सुन ले सताए मैनू क्यों दिखाए मैनू क्यों एवें झूठी मूठी रुस के रुसा के दिल दियां गल्लां करांगे नाल नाल बह के अख नाले अख नू मिला के कैनू लखां तो छुपा के रखां अखां ते सजा के तू है मेरी वफा रख अपना बना के मैं तेरे लिया यारा ना पावी कदे दूरियां कैनू लखां तो छुपा के रखां अखां ते सजा के तू है मेरी वफा रख अपना बना के मैं तेरे लिया यारा ना पावी कदे दूरियां मैं जीना है तेरा मैं जीना है तेरा तू जीना है मेरा दस लेना की नखरा दिखा के दिल दियां गल्लां
Okay, so if they met at a club, what's going to happen, Vishal?
Happily ever after. We figured out that's how they met. That's how they met.
But I don't think
And
their
that's
love
why we're standing
story.
here.
No, I don't think their story is as boring. There must be some mirch masala.
So why don't we use this occasion to find this mirch masala out, shall we?
Menka and Shaneet, can we have you here?
Please, both of
Come
you.
on. Shaneet loves this.
They get the limelight. Come on, guys.
Don't worry.
Round
No
of applause.
jokes, no jokes. We're nice to our brother-in-law. Don't worry. Okay, can you guys take off your shoes?
Please take off your shoes.
I really hope
Menka,
Shaneet doesn't
take
have
out
a
your-
hole
Menka,
in his socks.
Menka, take out your shoes.
Okay? Give Menka one shoe of yours. Menka, give one shoe to Shaneet.
Give one shoe to Shaneet.
Oh, abhi se seva kar raha hai. So
look.
sweet. Okay, Menka, you got both the shoes? Menka, you need to hold the shoes.
You need to hold the shoes in one hand each.
Okay.
And your shoe in the other hand. Menka, your shoe
So
in the other hand.
how long have you known Menka for?
I first met her on the 10th of November 26.
Wow. What was the date?
He's asking her 2016 or 2017?
2016.
2016. He wants to go home tonight. Is that correct, Menka? 2016?
Is that right? Okay, that's right. Okay, good.
So how long is that, Vishal?
What, 2016, 2 years?
2 years about?
Yes, about 2
Around?
years.
1.5
One
year.
and a half. Okay, good.
Who over here is married more than 5 years? Just scream. Do you think you still know your husband?
Half.
See, still half-half.
So how well do we know our spouses? How well do we know each other?
So, Menka and Shaneet, we have a few questions for you, okay? Scenario questions. You answer according to you, is it going to be Menka or Shaneet? Vishal?
Right? So Menka, if it's make yourself, then you have to raise your shoe. If it's Shaneet, you have to raise Shaneet's shoe. Right?
All right, and if you guys disagree with them, just scream out, okay? Ready, Vishal?
Yes.
Okay. Who do you think has the better choice in food?
Menka, come on.
Huh?
Oh.
Who do you guys think has the better choice in food? Menka? So Shaneet 1 point, Menka 0.
Oh. Okay. So Shaneet just said, Shaneet raised your shoe and you raised Shaneet's shoe. So it was a tie between you both, but everybody thinks that Shaneet has a better choice in food. Okay. Okay, guys, next question. Who was there first to admit their love?
Who was the first to admit their love? Has to be Shaneet. Not because, no. Not because he wanted to tell her he loved her, because he just couldn't stop talking.
Okay,
All
guys,
right?
you can put it down. Both of you were saying the same thing.
Okay. I'm going to ask this question. Very simple. Who wears the pants in the relationship?
Come on,
think
guys.
No! Come on, Shaneet.
You've got to make a decision.
I totally don't agree with this,
Wow,
Vishal.
this is the first time I've seen this. This is the first time I've seen both of them
Sorry.
take each other's shoe out.
Are you doing this because your in-laws are here? If you guys know Menka, say what?
He has me wrapped around his finger, trust me.
Okay, I think I do wear the pants in this relationship, to be honest. But Menka wears the underwear.
Okay.
All right, Vishal.
Okay, so next question. Who has to always have the final words in an argument?
Oh, that was fast. that
the
was
fastest,
very
guys. That
fast.
was the fastest.
Both said Menka, very
Right,
fast. Okay. Who's the better kisser?
Well,
Menka, I don't think Shaneet agrees with you.
let's talk about ego, shall we?
And we can't ask you guys who do you think is the better kisser, so we have to move on.
But it's a perfect match. You both think each other is a better kisser.
Okay.
Okay, so next question. Who works more?
What is going on?
Again, they both think each other.
You better support me now.
Okay, so again, we have no...
Like conclusions here.
Okay. All right. Now let's see. I think I know this answer. Who spends more? So easy. Did someone shout Menka from there? Even her family doesn't support her. Menka!
Menka definitely
Okay.
spends the most.
Vishal?
Okay, so the next one, Menka, listen to this one. Who looks at the mirror the most? Yeah, there we go.
One answer. I hope your new house has a lot of mirrors because both of you are self-obsessed.
Okay, let's get on to the more interesting questions. shall we?
Okay. Who do you think talks louder?
Okay, finally we have.
Like 1 out of
agreement.
15 questions they agree to.
Finally, Menka is the louder one.
Okay.
Okay, who is the most, wait for it, dramatic?
Oh, now we're getting on the same
Yes,
page.
now we're on the same page. Both agree. Shaneet's
let
the
me
most
ask,
dramatic.
Menka, why did you say he's the most dramatic? Give me a scenario.
Oh my god, so many scenarios.
A quick one.
Oh, I'm trying to pick something more.
Okay, I'll go
Wait,
to him
wait.
first.
Why are you so drama?
No fun?
I was born with it.
Oh, he's born
Okay,
dramatic.
Inheritance.
Okay.
Okay, next question.
Okay, from both of you, who gives better presents?
Who
Gives. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
they're getting
another
there.
thing,
They're
we're
getting there. At least halfway. Okay, not bad.
Okay, now let's do something a bit more daily, more routine habits, all right? So, who spends the most time on the phone? Again, a tie.
Is this work related or just social media?
I mean, it's mostly work related.
So her boss is keeping her very busy.
But for Shaneet, it's
Work.
social media.
There's
for sure.
one client work.
Sorry, what?
There's the one client work.
One client
So, okay.
working on a big project.
Okay. Now let's see. Okay. Let's see. And you guys can answer this question as well. Who do you think is the better? Let them answer first. Who do you think is the better dancer? No. Hold on. Let them answer first. Shaneet, who do you think is the better dancer? Okay. Menka, you have tonight to prove that wrong. All right?
Oh. Okay. Okay, now this one, you probably know from tonight's experience who takes the longest to get ready. Again.
Who do you guys take? Menka, you may want to
Menka,
turn
it looks
around.
like
and-
you might have lost there.
Yeah, he's so confident it's you. She's so upset.
Okay, Jaya. Let's get to the more interesting questions, shall we?
Okay.
So what happened last night?
So last
After
night
they
you
got
guys
married.
so-called had your first night together after getting married. Who hogged up the bed more? Did you like throw him off the bed or something? Okay. And the last question?
Oh, who is better? Who is better? Silent sleeper. So who doesn't snore as much?
Last night. Both of you snore or both of you don't snore?
Oh, they were
Really?
sound asleep. Nobody
Sound,
was
wow. That's just now. You wait till later.
Yes.
You wait. So who do you think wins? Shaneet? Give me some noise. Menka?
Oh.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you
You guys can
Thank
go
you.
back.
You can have your
Sorry
own
guys, can
shoes
you help me
now.
with the chairs? What are we last now?
Okay, guys. We went through a few scenarios. We still have a couple more. Now, the first thing that came to my mind. One more scenario. First thing that came to my mind was possibly Shaadi.com, right? So guys, I don't know if all of you have heard of Shaadi.com. It's a matrimonial site for 1 billion odd people in India, and everybody gets onto it globally.
Okay, so now if Menka is on it, being the desi that she is, she's not going to post pictures on Shaadi.com of her partying.
No, Jaya. You have to get in time with how the seasons work. So now Shaadi.com actually has a theme song to each profile picture.
Okay, so
Theme song.
okay, so next to Menka's song, there's a theme song.
Yes, that's right. So
Okay.
each individual person has a theme song attached to their profile.
Okay. So what was Menka's theme song for Shaadi.com?
Yeah, let's look at it.
मेरे हाथों में नौ चूड़ियां हैं थोड़ा ठहरो सजन मजबूरियां हैं मेरे हाथों में नौ चूड़ियां हैं थोड़ा ठहरो सजन मजबूरियां हैं मिलन होगा अभी इस रात की दूरियां हैं मेरे हाथों में नौ चूड़ियां हैं थोड़ा ठहरो सजन लंबी लंबी काली काली रातों में काहे चूड़ियां खनकती है हाथों में लंबी 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 काली काली रातों में काहे चूड़ियां खनकती है हाथों में निगोड़ी चूड़ियों की बातों में लंबी लंबी काली काली रातों मुझको हुई न खबर चोरी चोरी छुप छुप कर मुझको हुई न खबर चोरी चोरी छुप छुप कर तब प्यार की पहली नजर है ले गई दिल ले गई ले गई दिल ले गई मुझको हुई न खबर चोरी चोरी छुप छुप कर तब प्यार की पहली नजर है
उंगली पकड़ के तूने चलना सिखाया था ना, दहलीज ऊंची है ये पार करा दे। बाबा मैं तेरी मलिका, टुकड़ा हूँ तेरे दिल का, एक बार फिर से दहलीज पार करा दे। मुड़ के ना देखो दिलबरो, दिलबरो, मुड़ के ना देखो दिलबरो। अच्छे से खान मशको, यूं में रुख साथ ध्यान पाए जानो, अच्छे से खान मशको। उंगली पकड़ के तूने चलना सिखाया था ना, दहलीज ऊंची है ये पार करा दे। बाबा मैं तेरी मलिका, टुकड़ा हूँ तेरे दिल का, एक बार फिर से दहलीज पार करा दे। मुड़ के ना देखो दिलबरो, दिलबरो, मुड़ के ना देखो दिलबरो।
Guys, I have no words for that. That was amazing. Give big round of applause to Roma for that performance. Now let's see what Shaneet's side had to say for that.
की बात सुनावानी, तैनू हसदा वेख के जग नू मैं भुल जावानी। दस दे कितना गल तैनू समझावानी, वो अब तू छड़ दे ओनू जो है तेरे नाम। नखरे क्यों कर दिया मैनू जचदा नहीं, किन्ना सवाल कर दिया ना मैं सुनता नहीं। होर दस किन्नी तारीफ चाहिए तेनू, होर दस किन्नी तारीफां चाहिए तेनू, होर दस किन्नी तारीफां चाहिए तेनू, होर दस किन्नी तारीफां चाहिए तेनू।
गल मिठी मिठी बोल, दस कानों विच गोल, बजने दे ताशे ढोल, मस्ती में तू भी डोल, मन दे नैना तू खोल, चाहत के मोती रोल, दिल होंदा है अनमोल, ये दौलत से न तोल। आ सोनी तैनू चांद की मैं चूड़ी पहरां, छज्जे के नीचे खड़े हैं पिस गए जैसे दलदल, तेरे छज्जे के नीचे ही खड़े हैं फंस गए जैसे दलदल। गुलाबो जरा इत्र गिरा दो, गुलाबो जरा इत्र गिरा दो।
I think these guys deserve a special mention because they rehearsed this. Well, they're all from different countries. They all met today. And they rehearsed the song today before the show. That's my point.
इश्क से आगे कुछ नहीं कुछ नहीं कुछ इश्क से बेहतर कुछ नहीं कुछ नहीं कुछ इश्क से ऊपर कुछ नहीं कुछ नहीं कुछ इश्क बिना कुछ नहीं चाहे जो आए लेके दिल में इश्क मोहब्बत सबको गले लगाना अपने कल्चर की है आदत स्वैग से करेंगे सबका स्वागत स्वैग से करेंगे सबका स्वागत
Wow, fantastic, Pablo. Give me 5. Yes, wonderful, wonderful, guys. Come on. All right, guys. We've tried a bunch of scenarios, right?
I have no energy to MC anymore.
But the idea here is, have we got it right yet? We've tried 5 scenarios.
We
Have got
tried
it?
at a wedding, at a club, Tinder.
Tinder.
What was the next one? Shadi.com.
Shadi.com.
So we got 4.
Yes.
And there was none of them, right?
Was it any of them? Guys, was it any of them?
No.
Anybody did? Was it anybody? Okay, guys, why don't we get it from the bride and groom themselves?
Directly.
Right? So,
Vishal, before you do that, I just want to say, we want to specially mention a couple that came today and looked perfect. If you
Perfect
guys
for the
look
occasion.
around, it's Matt and Frida. Are you guys around? Can you guys come on stage?
Matt and Frida,
Menka?
can we have you on stage? Jack, Matt.
Jack, Matt, come on.
Can we have you on stage?
They deserve, look at their dressing. Where's Frida?
Frida.
Frida. All right, so he left Frida for Jack. Yeah? But look at these guys. Come on, round of applause. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so Vishal, you
so
were
we were
saying?
buying the bride and groom some time to come up with their solution, right? So let's ask them directly.
Go ahead.
So, Menka, should we give Shaneet a try first? Sure. Yes. Okay, Shaneet.
Coffee meets bagel.
Coffee meets bagel.
What's this now?
No idea. Don't ask me.
Menka?
You're single.
Menka, is that true?
That is true. It's a little more curated than Tinder. Apparently, you only get 1 match a day. And it's right. It tries to match you with people with similar interests. And, you know, I didn't get a bagel that day. I was very upset. I woke up, you know, I checked my coffee meets bagel. There was nobody.
Should we continue or should we just leave it at that?
Okay.
I think
let's leave it at that.
Just leave it at that.
The only
So-
thing I want to mention, Vishal,
Yes.
is that right after on their first date, do you know, he gifted her blue flowers.
I mean, blue
Right?
flowers. How do you
Menka,
get that,
correct
right?
me if I'm wrong.
Those are Menka's favorite flowers.
So
and
that
he
was very
managed to
sweet.
get
So
blue
that's
flowers.
it. He was there. So now I think we're done, and I think they will be the one to tell you how they fell in love.
So, Menka,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
बदन पे सितारे लपेटे हुए ओ जान तमन्ना किधर जा रही हो जरा पास आओ तो चैन आ जाए जरा पास आओ तो चैन आ जाए बदन पे सितारे लपेटे हुए ओ जान तमन्ना किधर जा रही हो जरा पास आओ तो चैन आ जाए जरा पास आओ तो चैन आ जाए
गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी शराबी ये दिल हो गया संभालो मुझको ओ मेरे यारों संभलना मुश्किल हो गया गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी शराबी ये दिल हो गया संभालो मुझको ओ मेरे यारों संभलना मुश्किल हो गया
Check. How can we say anything about that? The only person who can go against that, you guys can watch.
लेके पहला पहला प्यार बढ़के आँखों में खुमार जादू नगरी से आया है कोई जादूगर उसकी दीवानी है कहाँ कैसे हो गई जादूगर चला गया मैं तो यहाँ खो गई नैना जैसे हुए चार गया दिल का करार जादू नगरी से आया है कोई जादूगर लेके पहला पहला प्यार बढ़के आँखों में खुमार जादू नगरी से आया है कोई जादूगर
Oh, well done.
Wow.
I think she's getting to the thing that she dances better than him, right? I don't know if do a lot of you follow football here? No? I don't know. The DJ just
Do we
told
know
me
who's
to
leading the
announce
score tonight?
who's playing tonight. And
So what's the
so
score?
okay,
guys?
wait.
Anybody
Is
know?
any Argentina lovers here?
Yes, we have our
France?
lovers.
So well, you guys, France is leading by 1-0.
Right.
All right,
Okay, guys,
then-
I'm
sorry,
sure
go
you
ahead.
guys have all come here tonight hoping to dance like we saw all the dances here. Right? Right, Jaya?
Exactly.
So we'll be doing that very shortly. But let's give a vote of thanks to everybody who's organized this event today.
Thank you all for being great hosts. Hosts, audience. Before we end our show and open the DJ floor for you guys, we have a very, very special performance.
Final performance.
All right? It's not dancing. It's not singing. We'll find out in about 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. There we go.
It's a magic show.
आ
I'm going to insist, sorry, excuse my loud voice, I'm loud in general, but I'm going to insist that he plays one set without any music because he's so good.
I'll only do it if Menka dances.
ਨੀਵੀਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਕੁਝ ਚੀਰ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਰੱਖ ਲੈ ਪੱਲੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੁਖੜਾ ਲੁਕਾ ਕੇ ਰੱਖ ਲੈ ਐਵੇਂ ਕਰੀ ਨਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਪਿਆਰ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਬਚ ਕੇ ਰਹੀ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਹੁਣੇ ਹੁਣੇ ਹੋਈ ਮੁਟਿਆਰ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਬਚ ਕੇ ਰਹੀ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਹੁਣੇ ਹੁਣੇ ਹੋਈ ਮੁਟਿਆਰ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਬਚ ਕੇ ਰਹੀ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਭੰਗੜਾ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਤੇ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਗਿੱਧਾ ਪਾਵਣ ਓਏ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਭੰਗੜਾ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਤੇ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਗਿੱਧਾ ਪਾਵਣ ਨੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਕੇ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਮਨਾਉਂਦੇ ਤੇ ਗੀਤ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਗਾਵਣ ਨੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਕੇ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਮਨਾਉਂਦੇ ਤੇ ਗੀਤ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਗਾਵਣ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਬਣ ਗਈ ਉਹ ਬਣ ਗਈ ਗੱਲ ਬਣ ਗਈ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਅੱਖ ਲੜ ਗਈ ਉਹ ਲੜ ਗਈ ਅੱਖ ਲੜ ਗਈ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਬਣ ਗਈ ਉਹ ਬਣ ਗਈ ਗੱਲ ਬਣ ਗਈ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਅੱਖ ਲੜ ਗਈ ਉਹ ਲੜ ਗਈ ਅੱਖ ਲੜ ਗਈ
Club isn't the best place to find the lovers, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends sat at the table doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. And you come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop it, and the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And now I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. Well, I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. When we came, we let the story begin. We're going out on our first date. You and me are thrifty, so go all you can eat. Fill up your bag and I fill up the plate. We talk for hours and hours about the sweet and the sour and how your family's doing okay. And leaving, getting a taxi, kissing the backseat, tell the driver make the radio play. And I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now.
wanna see you whine like Rihanna, get all up on her. Bum diggy diggy bum bum. She burn it up like the summer. She turn me on with a bum diggy diggy bum bum.
You got me like crazy, it's your calling.
With a bum diggy diggy bum bum.
You got me like crazy, it's your calling.
I wanna see you whine like Rihanna, get all up on her.
Can we please stand for the bride and bridegroom? Shaneet and Menka will take their first dance on the dance floor. Please take your seats.
Vish, Anurag, everyone. Please give a round of applause. Thank you, Krish. That was awesome.
The ladies, thank you. Round of applause, gentlemen. Please stay in your seats. Yeah. What you guys were doing last night at the SEC, that was not belly dancing. This is what you call belly dancing. Paging Fanoni and Aman on stage, please, for your speeches. One representing Shaneet, one representing Menka. This is not a Singapore versus Hong Kong thing, is it? No?
I'm not used to stages. This is very new. I was given exactly 2 minutes by Menka. It might be 20 minutes because I'm African, so we take a little longer to get stuff done. But as Menka has noticed, and she pointed it out herself, I've been a bit emotional over the last few days because Menka means a lot to me. She is a sister that has come into my life uninvited, but the universe decided that she is one nonetheless. And today, or the past few days, as jet lagged as I am, I don't even know what time it is in places I come from, happiness means everything to me. When Menka has cried, my heart has bled. And when she's been happy, I have never been happier. And she sent me pictures of this guy that she met a while back. And protective as I am, I have always said one thing to her: love freely, willingly, and with everything you have, and trust the universe. You did that with Shaneet. And I remember I met Shaneet telephonically when I was in school last year, and Menka came to visit me. I was all the way in Boston, very cold, far from home. And we spoke on the phone, and I had never seen her spend so much time on the phone just trying to talk to a guy. So that was already like a very good inclination, at least on my end, that you were headed in the right direction. So you know you mean everything to me, and that is immeasurable. Like nothing can ever quantify that. I've never seen you happier, ever. Like you don't even pick up my calls anymore. That's a good sign. I always thought I was your happy pill, but you've got a new one, and that warms my heart. I know you're safe. He's tall, he plays rugby and netball, so that gives me some indication that, you know, you're in good hands. And more than anything, for both of you, and especially to you, Shaneet, like I said, I have never seen her happier. Just continue bringing the best out in her, and may she continue to bring the best out in you, and may both your families find the best in each other. I love you both so much and cannot wait to see you flourish. Thank you.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Aman. Shaneet's given me this opportunity to claim my 5 minutes to fame today, so I'm going to try my best. I'm here to share a few words about the lovely couple. I've known Shaneet for a good 14 years now, and we've practically grown up together. I've always admired the level of dedication, care, and concern he has shown to anything and everything he has picked up in life. And I'm sure, Menka, you're no different in that sense. In Shaneet, you're getting a life partner who will always put your interests before his, who will love you, cherish you at all times. He can be a child from time to time, but I'm sure he'll always look at you with childlike eyes full of love. Live every day with your love as a guide. Always live by one another's side. Find in each other the funniest things and share with each other when your heart sinks. No truer words have ever been penned than the crux of your love is just being best friends. Menka, from this day, you're never alone. Wherever you are, Shaneet is now your home. When time has passed and the two of you age, and your lives are about to turn the last page, you'll see not the wrinkles, nor old, nor the grey. Instead, you'll see yourself as you are today. I wish you two truly a lifetime of happiness, the kind of deep growth that comes from loving one another. a life of love, continued with imagination. It's been an honor for me to truly witness this blessed union between you two. And from the bottom of my heart, it's a very happy day for me today. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please join me in a toast to this beautiful couple, to the lovely bride and groom.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. But before you go, sorry. Before you guys go, let's play a small game. Come over here. So in this box, we've got some words. You've got to pick a word, and you need to make a sentence. You need to make about yes, and you need to make about Menka. Just one word, you got to make a sentence out of it. Yeah, okay, so who wants to go first? The ladies first. Yeah, but this was like Team Menka, Team Shaneet. Yeah. All right. Actually, Noni, before that, you know the photos that Menka sent you, they were of Shaneet, right? All right, so what word do you have?
Egg.
Egg. Egg.
Yeah, like that what you fry in the morning. So I'm supposed to make a sentence about an egg.
Yeah, Menka and an egg. And an egg. About Menka and an egg. You're supposed to make a sentence about Menka and an egg. Or something associated, memory, something. Pretty sure you ladies had a fry up before.
Yeah, huh. Girl, which one do you want me to do?
The PG-13 one, please.
Okay, yes, Pablo's here. Menka always insists that Shaneet treats you like an egg. You are fragile, but you can be fried and boiled, so you can be hard and soft at the same time.
Round of applause, everyone. Wow.
No question about
it. Well then, she's definitely running South Africa someday.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Okay, let's
Hang around, Noni, come on.
let's take his chance.
Shaneet, I'll have you know that the word is bottle.
You want to just repeat the word again?
Bottle. I need to keep this decent, don't I?
PG-13.
PG-13. Right. Shaneet is like a fine bottle of whiskey. Better aged than never.
Excellent. Thanks, you guys. Awesome.
Okay. I hope everyone is enjoying dinner so far. I am personally enjoying this dinner. I'm not sure if everyone knows Shaneet's profession. So I'm going to, maybe inform people that he's a lawyer. I'm going to start my speech with a quote from the outgoing US Supreme Court Justice Anthony Kennedy, who said in a landmark case of 2015, and I quote, "No union is more profound than marriage, for it embodies the highest level or highest ideals of love, fidelity, devotion, sacrifice, and family. In forming a marital union, two people become something greater than once they were." And here we are celebrating the marriage of Shaneet and Menka. And this speech is actually meant for Menka, to be honest. There's going to be a lot of insights, I hope. And Menka, we all know you are a venture capitalist, right? From one of the best venture capital firms in the region. And you do know how to uncover and invest in diamonds and diamonds in the rough among startups. I'm sure you have done your due diligence and you are aware of the upsides as well as the downsides of a marriage with Shaneet. Well, but unlike your portfolio companies, you are going to hold this marriage for the rest of your life. So, you need more insights, you need more information to be able to succeed. So, I'll give you some insights, but before that, I'll go into a rendition about my love-hate relationship with Shaneet. I have the privilege to go through some tough times, I would say, tough times, with Shaneet during our journey to become lawyers. For example, we try valiantly to stay awake and sober after our regular, heavy, late afternoon drinking sessions just before our Part B exams, or rather, our Part B classes. Somehow we managed to pass. I don't know why, but we managed to pass. And we sat through 13 weeks of constitutional law classes together and learned two things. The first thing is that you can make a career out of something or saying something obvious, because the professor who taught us is a favorite among the reporters even to today for his comments or for his views on politics in Singapore, although he's merely stating the obvious. So we learned that. We learned that well. And the second thing that we learned in constitutional law is that there's a national swimmer who ate McDonald's just before his Olympics game, and that's the reason why he did not win a medal for Singapore. And that happened 10, 20 years ago. So these are the two things we learned in constitutional law, and we mainly drink during our Part B time. So it begs the question, how did we become lawyers eventually? So Menka, now for the insights. We all know Shaneet is dedicated to the cause of upholding justice and defending the vulnerable members of societies through his practice of criminal law. Not many of you know, however, he has another obsession, which is Yong Tau Fu at SMU. Without fail, every single lunch that we had together at SMU consists of 2 beancurds, 3 kangkong, 4 eggs. Without fail, he had that. So rest assured, Menka, he adores you more than his Yong Tau Fu, because I think he has never been happier ever since you appeared in his life. The next thing is, you need to know Shaneet is pretty selfless, because in the JD program, it's pretty intense. People fight for grades quite a lot. And Shaneet has selflessly shared his notes with me during my year 2, where I was working about 80 hours a week on top of studying. Without his notes, I would fail. And I'm really, really terrible in civil procedures. He happened to be quite good at it. So he tutored me all the way and made sure I passed. So I owe him a debt of gratitude, but it just goes to show that he's a selfless guy. And perhaps the last insight is really that he's low maintenance. We went to Hong Kong on a law study mission, and we all know Hong Kong is a food gourmet, right? Food paradise. So he insisted on having this thing called the Meals for Champions, which consisted of 2 tall cans of Tsingtao beer and a filet o fish for breakfast, lunch, and dinner over a week. I was really sick of Tsingtao and filet o fish after that, but that is his meal for champion, and I just followed. So I'm quite sure with this insight, you know how to deal with him, and hopefully this helps you in maintaining a strong marriage over the many years. And I'd like to be invited for your Golden Jubilee one day. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jason. If anyone here needs really, really good lawyers, Shaneet and Jason can recommend someone instead of calling them. Now, Chris, if you're around, Chris, I'd like to introduce Chris. Oh, there he is. You scared me. So, Chris is a friend of Menka. He's Menka's first friend in Singapore. A round of applause, everyone.
Thanks very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very excited to be here for the wedding of Menka and Shaneet. I think it's become quite apparent over the last few days as well that we should also be celebrating love. And that's the love that these two individuals have, and the intense love that these two individuals have for themselves and how they look in the mirror. So Menka and I have actually been friends since we worked at Google. I still remember very vividly the first day we met. Like most of you, I think I heard Menka coming well before I saw her. And some of the memories that I have are her effervescent personality and her eternal positivity. And I remember thinking to myself, oh great, Google's gone and hired another new graduate and I'm going to have to babysit. It wasn't until Menka and I actually went to our first business meeting together that I started to uncover who the real Menka was. And I think it was at that point that I realized that she was definitely no new graduate and she had a wealth of experience behind her. She was an intelligent and talented young woman. And I think that was the start of our friendship. And I think Menka has a number of wonderful qualities, her positivity being one of them, and I think we could all learn a thing from that, Menka. I seem to be getting more negative by the day, so hopefully you can rub off. I think from that point on, we became close friends. And I should have probably written some notes so I didn't forget where I was in my speech. So Menka's got a number of very positive qualities. I think one of them is her diligence and her ability to always go on learning, whether it be in the personal life or in business. And it brings me to one of my stories about her being diligent and taking the bull by the horns. We'd all just left Google, and we were all kind of looking at the next big thing. We were very excited about what the future held for us. And we went from seeing each other every day at work to sporadically seeing each other once a week, to once every 2 weeks, to once a month. So these barbecues that we had were very important to us. It was a time to catch up, reminisce on old times, and also discuss the newest office politics at the company that we were at. And this particular day, it was a beautiful Saturday afternoon, 30 degrees in Singapore, the birds were chirping, the sun was shining. And Menka was talking, and I noticed she had this shiny black device on her wrist. And I looked at the device, and I'm like, Menka, what's on your wrist? And Menka, looking pretty chuffed that I'd noticed it, almost like it was a status symbol, piped up that this was the newest thing in technology. She was now working in a VC fund, working on health tech. So she lifts it up, and she says, this is the new Fitbit. So I'm like, hey, that's amazing, Menka. And I'm a bit of a tech geek, so I spend a lot of time on YouTube watching review videos. I'd seen them before, and I was so thrilled to see one in the flesh. So I reached over and tapped it, expecting it to show all of the daily stats, right? It tells you how many steps you've walked, what your heart rate is, and nothing happened. And so I said to Menka, something's wrong with your Fitbit. And she looks at me, confused, and so she shakes her wrist. And I said to her, Menka, your Fitbit, you have to tap your Fitbit to see the stats. So she hurriedly taps the Fitbit and it doesn't come on. She says to me, oh, the battery must be flat. But I'm still really interested in these Fitbits because there's so much good press about them, changing behaviors, increasing health outcomes. So I said to her, well, what's your resting heart rate? How many steps do you normally do on a daily basis? And at this point, Menka started to shrink. She didn't look quite as confident about her Fitbit anymore. And she said to me, Chris, listen, I've moved into this new industry. I'm working with these tech geeks. I'm in meetings every day with the hottest tech startups. We've got these cool founders and their t-shirts and their hoodies. They're all wearing these new wearables, and I just wanted to fit in. So I purchased this Fitbit 2 weeks ago. And she said, I've been wearing it every day for 2 weeks, and I still haven't figured out how to turn it on. So Menka, we know you're intelligent, but you do give us some great moments like this. And I think it brings us to the next sort of mini story. There's not a lot of morals to my speech. I'm sorry if you were hoping to learn something from this. But Menka has a lot of great qualities. She's one of our most reliable friends, and I think our table can attest to that. It's in stark contrast to a number of our other friends, who I obviously can't say the same about. I was going to leave them nameless, but because they're not here tonight, William Gilchrist, they're like the stark opposites. And it was Menka's birthday a few years ago. We decided to do something nice for her. We took her out for dinner. And given Will's track record, we decided to give him a bit of forward notice. He sometimes replies to the RSVPs and shows up late. Sometimes he doesn't show up at all, or sometimes he just doesn't respond. So we decided to tell him that the dinner was 2 hours early. Lo and behold, this is the first time ever in the history of his life he turns up to the dinner 2 hours early while we're still having foot massages and getting ready for the celebration. And he even brought a big bouquet of flowers for Menka. Now, the importance of this dinner was not that Will turned up on time, although it does leave a lasting memory in most of our minds. It was actually the first day that we met Shaneet. Shaneet, it's been an absolute pleasure getting to know you over the last few years. I think everybody wishes for their friends that they meet someone that makes them happy and loves them in such a way that they feel safe and secure. And thank you for doing that with Menka. We really appreciate you looking after her. You guys make a great couple, and we're super excited to be here celebrating your big day together. So, with that, I think I conclude my speech. I think I read a quote that there are 3 rings in marriage. There's the engagement ring, the wedding ring, and finally, of course, suffering. So I'd like to raise a toast to Menka and Shaneet and wish you all the very best for your future together. From myself and all of our friends, we wish you the best, and we look forward to many, many more years of friendship. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chris. Actually, we're not done with you yet, Chris. We're still playing some games. Jason, can I have you back up on stage, please? So now that you've given your speeches, this is a quick fire round where we actually test you on what you said was real or not. So blue is for Shaneet. So you take one. Red's for Menka. As in, yeah, okay. I'll explain this to everyone. So blue for Shaneet. Red for Menka. So both of you know Shaneet and Menka from the conversations that, from the speeches that you've given. So a few questions. If you think that refers to Shaneet, you put up the blue card. If you think that refers to Menka, you put up the red card. All right? So who is more organized? Who is more organized? From what you know? 1-0 Menka, 2-0 Menka. Okay, thank you, hands down. 2 more questions. Who is more self-obsessed? Okay. Who is more reliable? Or not, Jason? Oh, no. He's being the good lawyer now, all right? Okay, cards down, Jason, cards down. Okay, who is more talkative? Yeah, I think we heard it from the crowd already. Okay, so you might as well put it up. Last one. Actually, no, 2 more. Who is more responsible? Come on, Jason. Who is more good looking? Who is more good looking? Yeah, that was a trick question actually, so he put it up. Thank you very much, the 2 of you, all right? All eyes on them, everyone, as they cut the cake. Come to the side, come to the side. Round of applause, everyone.
Drawing me in and you kicking me out. Got my head spinning, no kidding.
Smile for the photos.
Pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me
Menka, that's not going to help, you know.
all of you.
Hey! May their marriage be as bubbly as that champagne. We would now like to invite the parents of the bride and bridegroom up on stage, please. Round of applause for the mums and dads, please. AA, remember? AA.
So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on! It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on! Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright.
Can everyone raise their glasses, please? To Shaneet and Menka, may you have a long and happy marriage, and remember, she's always right. Okay? Cheers, everyone.
Okay, so there's only one word going through my head right now. You know, having experienced the past couple of days with so many friends and family and well-wishers, that word is gratitude. So thank you, everyone, for being here today. Thank you for making this so beautiful. I genuinely believe everything about a wedding is the people who are there. That makes the experience, so thank you. We have... We have, I think, about 40 guests from 10 countries. People have come as far as, you know, from South Africa, from Norway, and Hong Kong, and it's so amazing. We have a long list of people to thank. Philippines? We have a long list of people to thank, so please bear with us. We couldn't have done this without your help, by the way. We are not very organized, so... Okay. All right. First off, Jayu, thank you so much. She was, for all of you who were there yesterday, she was the rocking MC on the floor, so she made the show happening together with my childhood friend Vishal, who is the second person I want to thank. Thank you so much. You guys are rock stars. The next person is Tarni. Tarni, where are you? I don't see you. Can you wave it? She ran around trying to chase everybody for their songs, their Bollywood dancing, like putting the whole program together, and she did it all like remotely on Google Docs. She was so organized, like everything was live and being updated. So thank you so much, Tarni. You did a fantastic job. Zaid, are you around? Thank you so much for being the friendly face, taking care of my guests today. Thank you. Nisha, where are you? I don't see Nisha. Is Nisha around? Nisha Jimit? Not here? Okay. Well, Nisha helped choreograph a lot of the songs yesterday, and so a lot of the beautiful experience has to do with Nisha. She's an amazing Bollywood choreographer. So thank you, Nisha. Please convey that to her from me. Bani. I look like this because of you. I had a dress in my mind, okay? And I basically went to her and I said, this is the concept, do something. And this is what she came up with. When I saw myself in the mirror today, and I know I'm self-obsessed, I was like, God damn, like, oh my God, this is better than my dream. Like, thank you. And Look Studio, who's not here today, did my makeup, made me look like a celebrity. Now I feel like I have a second career, you know, in the making, maybe, on TV someday.
Wow. Well, I'm actually used to an audience of one, and even then, sometimes I don't know if they are listening to me. So to have an audience of almost 300 people is slightly of a new experience. So thank you all for coming, for joining us in our celebrations over the last 3-4 days. To new friends, new family, old friends, old family, or yeah, old friends, old family, new friends, new family. Please take that again. Shall I repeat it so that you can get a nice video? Thank you all. We're very, very happy to have all of you here. The last 4 days, 3 days has been a bit of a whirlwind. Or at least for myself, I remember parts of it. Sometimes it's because I'm just in the moment. But unfortunately, being in the moment also means you don't remember it later. Some parts of it, especially yesterday, was alcohol-induced amnesia. So, but slowly these things are coming back, and we've got these guys here who are doing an excellent job. Fantastic
Goro,
guys.
my
Yes.
God, you guys. They're from
The best.
Thailand. I mean, we literally found them on the internet. So
We found them on
you've
YouTube
been
and we were like,
incredible.
yes,
Thank
these
you
are the guys
guys.
we're going to use. So thanks to them, my amnesia will come back over the next 1 week while I spend time in Thailand next week.
Yes.
And then I have some people to thank as well. So just like the chores at home, we have divided this list as well. Douglas and Jacob, thank you so much for being our MCs today. They did this at very, very short notice. Very short notice. In fact, because of how organized we are, who was the one that said we are organized? Was Chris, who do you say was organized? Was it me or Menka?
I think he said me.
And
Right?
Jason,
I
who do
think
you
he
say was organized?
Me.
Okay, so thanks to how good my organization skills are, my MCs actually met for the first time today at 5 p.m. And they still did what they did. And I think they got the program also at 5 p.m. And thanks to the hotel for printing it out for me as well, because I didn't even have a printed copy for it. All right, Goro, again, fantastic job. You see these guys running around, but I don't know if you all have actually noticed this small little girl named Mira. She's actually the director of all of them. She's the best. She is
She around
the
today?
best.
Is Mira around?
Is Mira around? Yeah, she's
We'll see you later.
So thank you, Koro, again, for doing a phenomenal job, for running us around, for making us kiss about more times than we have ever kissed in our lives over the last 4 days. Chris, thank you for your speech. The Fitbit is now in my bag, and neither do I know how to work it because Menka lost the charging cable. Noni, yes, we do love each other a lot, but trust me, I think we will be fighting a lot as well. We have been smiling at each other and still giving snide comments, but that's just us. That's how we communicate. Aman, yes, you truly are a best friend, man. When you got the word bottle, I thought my dignity was lost for today and forever. I thought my dignity was lost forever. All right? So thank you. Thank you on the bottle sentence. Jason, Yong Tau Fu I don't think was our favorite food. It probably was beer. And I know I should have planned this a bit better instead of talking about Aman and the bottle and then talking about you and beer after, but it is what it is. Eileen and the team from Shangri-La, phenomenal job. Thank you so much for putting up with us and dealing with all our last minute requests and
Thank you.
putting this entire thing together for us tonight. We are very, very much indebted to you guys as well. And Krish, last but not least, Krish, where is he? Oh, he went out. Krish, when you see the video, one day I'll play a tabla, you will play the keyboard, and Kabir will play something as well, and we'll all hang out together. So I hope you guys had a great night this evening. I hope you guys have had a great time over the last weekend. We've had an excellent time.
We had an amazing time. We have to thank our families, by the way. Of course, nothing would have happened without you and your blessings. You know, for Shaneet's mom and dad for running around, for Natasha and Sid the last couple of days just being so good at managing the logistics. For my family, always being by my side. Arun, getting everyone to places on time. My God. Miracle. I mean, ahead of time. So that's huge. It means a lot. Thank you. Thanks. Enjoy
Thank you
yourselves,
so much.
guys.
I hope you guys have a great evening. Thank you.
We've got something else, a little special planned as well. And it's quite an auspicious occasion that we're celebrating Shaneet and Menka's wedding. We're also, can I call Mr. and Mrs. Roy up on stage, who are celebrating 35 years of marriage. Huh? And can we have the in-laws up on stage as well? We've got a little cake for you. 35 years, that's a long time. Shaneet, Menka, that's the target.
25 years together, Mr. and Mrs. Rai. 35!
Menka, I'm 31, obviously, it's at least more than 25 years, Menka.
Thank you so much, Shaneet, for pointing that out. Thank you.
And if 35 is a number, Mom and Dad here, I've been married for about 45 years. 46 years. Inspiration, inspiration. We're going to hit that target.
Come on, everybody, round of applause as well. Dessert is served, and for those of you who still have your dancing shoes on from the last 2 days, the dance floor will be open after dessert. I will leave it with the DJ. Jacob, anything else?
I wanna see you